Golf. The game of rich, poorly dressed white men overpaying for a walk in the park. It's been a favorite sports video game of mine since the NES days, and I've played the birdie out of Powerstar Golf. So here's my quick and dirty casual review. The cartoony-like animations of this game were an immediate turnoff for me, to be honest, as I like my character models to look a little more like humans than a poorly rendered version of Fred Flintstone. Despite my misgivings, I played the trial holes of the game, I mean, who doesn't like to try a new hole every now and again, and decided to purchase it outright. I was not disappointed in the value I got out of the game, spending several hours playing through all the courses and trying out different golfers along the way. The mechanics are just like any other golf game. Click, click, click along the swing bar, and honestly, getting perfect shots are pretty easy once you get the hang of it. Now, the gear really matters a lot in this game, and it truly determines the style of play you should be aiming for. Although the store system that they give you in which to buy your new gear is really very flawed. It's crappy for trying to get a full set of clubs because you buy packs of randomly chosen items. So you can't just upgrade your clubs, you gotta go and, you know, you buy a pack and then like they give you a bunch of random crap. It sucks. Now, in the first few courses of the game with light wind, the game is really a breeze, no pun intended. The ball goes where you want it to go, provided your swing is on. The more challenging courses, deeper in the game, as you would expect, has an increasing difficulty level. The grade is harder, and it's more challenging, and quite frankly, near the end of the game, it's very intensely punishing. Now, I managed to get all bronze or above on all the courses, just playing casually as time allowed. In the same way a car taking off a course in a racing game like Forza, if your ball skitters into the rough, it will not bounce or roll, but rather sticks there like a Velcro wiffle ball. Which really makes precision a top priority in this game, especially since getting out of the thick often reduces your power band significantly, and clubbing up is always a good idea in those situations. There are shortcuts to the green, and the loading screen encourages you to take a chance. Go for it, buddy! But since when do you listen to load screens, right? Honestly, playing this game more conservatively pays dividends rather than going for the trick shots or trying some holes in one. Trying to impress the ladies out on a course, if you know what I mean. Now, every golfer has a special ability, and most of them are pretty cool. Some are more effective based on your style of play. For example, Frank's huge power shot is nice to have, but the power that you get is really very well counterbalanced in the game by his poor short game and his inability to putt. Some guys have that problem. Speaking of putting, some of the greens on this game are truly frustrating, and I'd be more likely to chew on a piece of tinfoil than feel good about a 3-putt on some of these monstrous rolling greens. The grid system is good for indicating the slope and speed of your putt, however, going uphill, it always seems to fall short. Add about 20-25% to what you think is necessary on an uphill putt, and you'll still sometimes come up short. Overall, this game is well worth a $15 to $20 price tag, which you should be able to purchase it at currently. And me, myself, I'll give it a solid 7.5 out of 10 on the highly subjective casual gamer scale. Well, that's it, Schmidt. Peace out, Nico.
You're ready for